All right, guys, welcome back. We are live again here in TCR for the Japanese Grand Prix, 27 laps, and I'm joined by Bam Bam.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna be ready
Sorry for
to
the technical hiccups we had, but we are back on schedule.
that's what's important. That's what's important that we're back online and we're ready to go racing. And as we get ready here for qualifying, the championship race is looking pretty close. I mean, the top three guys separated by 5 points.
Yeah, we got the Renault and the Toro Rosso. So quite a good battle going on now.
It is a good battle. We have D Swish, okay race. Last race he finished in seventh, but he did win the first race, and the second one, Blend Machine. So Toro Rosso back to back, as I'm sure you mentioned.
Like I said, it's all about scoring points. You don't need to win every race, but what you do need to do is score points in every Grand Prix. So, yeah.
Yeah, as long as 10th or above, you know,
Yes, sir.
10th or above. So there we go. So we're in qualifying. Looks a little bit cloudy. Back when we first started the first session on our first technical difficulties, it was bright blue skies. It was
I'm
Mr.
looking
Blue
now
Sky.
to see, is that rain or is that just, dark clouds?
That's just dark clouds, man. That's just a cloudy day in Japan.
Because
But
hopefully it can stay cloudy the entire qualifying session for these guys.
really, you don't want to throw a little bit of rain there, just see what these guys have to offer in the rain?
Maybe at the end of the race, but let's keep it dry for qualifying.
As everyone's setting their fastest laps, I feel that's when the rain should just come in. But let's see. Let's set our information here. Track map. There we go. And so right now on board with Fire Up Flow. You're free to look at whoever you think has some good pace. Fire Up Flow, just the first person to set out the first out lap, followed by Death Wish Tricky. Now it's very interesting. I see some guys mediums. I see other guys in softs, and I see P Dog Payton actually in the hards. What are your thoughts on what the strategy has to offer in a track like this?
Oh, well, a track like this, I would say it's pretty straightforward, soft and mediums. The hard tires, I think, is going to be losing a bit too much time,
Okay, all right.
especially if you get, yeah, especially if you get like a safety car or something like that.
And now that you bring up the safety car, that's a good point of discussion. What do you think are your chances are of us seeing a safety car within the first 10 laps?
I would say pretty high around the track because you have like the turn one, you have like the section one, the sector one with all the S's, and you have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of hungry guys trying to fight for real estate early on because Japan is not known for
Overtaken.
overtaking truck. So
Yeah.
it's all about truck position, and guys are going to be fighting for every truck position they can get their hands on as early on. So yeah, I would say high chance of safety car.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the thing about the safety car is it just throws a wrench in your strategy because you clearly, obviously, you're not gonna expect it. So if you throw all your dices out and qualify on hards because you think a safety car is gonna come out, and the safety car never comes out, you're kind of in the back foot now because you had all these slow laps in the beginning, and now you can't go ahead and take advantage of what the safety car has to offer. You lost all that time. You're not gonna gain that back in the pits because everyone's gonna pit with you with that safety car. Am I
Right.
right?
Absolutely, 100%.
So let.
So predictions for the qualifying, or you're not a prediction kind of guy?
So I am not gonna go with the what you call it. I'm gonna go with the same order that the championship stand at the moment. So it's D Swish, Blend Machine,
Okay.
and Dorian Alpha for your top three. Pretty conservative.
Okay, but these Swiss didn't have that strong of a outing last week, but
D Swish didn't, but he finished what seventh, I believe, right?
I think he finished seventh. Yes, but you think he can overcome this weekend from the problems he had from last week?
It's a new track, So we'll see. Maybe, you know, last track wasn't his fastest track. That's the thing. It's as we see Fire Up setting a 1:30.4 first lap. So there's still some time to be found there.
Yep. And straight away on the soft tires, so you know what those guys, with the majority of the field is thinking. So yep.
Let me see here. I'm gonna be doing some sort of editing on our call here.
You got Death Wish Tricky with a 1:30.17 on the medium tires, not too bad. We got your boy D Swiss on provisional pole so far with a 30.0.
I'm telling you, man, D switch.
Pretty good time.
Let's see the mediums. 1:31.753. So not that far off.
I wonder what T-Dog have in mind. If he wants to qualify on the mediums and just doing a feel out lap on the hards, or is he just gonna boot for the hards when he comes into the pit? I wonder what's he's thinking. What's his strategy for the day?
I'm sorry, what was that? Who are you referring to, Bam Bam?
Oh, I was referring to P-Dog. Sorry about that. He was on the hard tires now. I was asking if you think he was getting a feeling lap on the mediums
sure.
and then go on.
For
I mean,
sure.
feel a lap on the hards and then go to the mediums,
I mean,
or just go straight to the softs
I'll tell
once
you
he
what. Right now, the hards are
lap.
now 30 seconds slower than the than the medium. So I definitely think he was just getting a feel for the track, just to kind of see what the grip is like. You know, the track temperature isn't there. It's not as hot as it would be on a nice, bright and shiny day.
Okay, so let's just say we don't get a safety car.
Okay.
Or what is your ideal strategy for the race? What tires would you want to start on if it was a clear race?
It's like you said, soft to mediums. Soft
You
to
think so
mediums.
as well?
Yeah. Seems like a pretty safe bet. You take advantage of those fast laps at the beginning, and then you, if the safety car comes out, great. If it comes out early enough, you could jump out on the hards. Um, I wouldn't. It depends how early in the race that safety car comes out, but you could push the mediums potentially from lap 9 all the way to the end, pretty much. If you are some sort of conservative in your racing style, if you're not fighting every corner for a position, you can definitely do it.
Okay. Did you get fire up on
Yep,
so
log
you got a
is
yellow
coming in
flag
now.
and
The log P6. Definitely she's just setting a second out lap here now. Let's see. So we're gonna follow Dolphin Chaser in
okay.
the T-Cam as he's rounding out his out lap, and we're gonna go ahead and see what he can do on those brand new softs when he comes around that start finish line. Are you on him? Are you riding with him now?
Yes, I'm on board with him now. As we got Black Angel setting the fastest time with a 1:29.
Yep, 3/10
That's
faster.
pretty strong.
It is pretty strong. So what we're gonna do is when we're gonna go to the Bam Bam lap analysis with Dolphin Chaser.
Okay, here we go.
When he crosses the start finish line, we're gonna just go see what are some things he can improve, especially on a technical racetrack like Japan. So here we go. He's coming across start finish line.
All right.
Making sure that ERS, I'm sure it's set to high, maximum.
Now it's all about getting on the brakes at turn 1. How smooth can you get on the brakes? I would say that was pretty. Oops. Oh man, commentator's curse on that one. I put it on your fault. Sorry about that there, Dolphin.
I felt he was pretty good. Well, into turn 1.
But hey, we got a whole 9 minutes left, so we get a lot of time to, brush off his tires, get
Oh,
back on the saddle, and try again. So
yeah, for sure. I don't think that's his issue. I think his issue is just it's quite.
turn one is kind of tricky. You have to judge how much pace you're gonna take, when you're gonna brake, and the angle you want to brake at. So turn one is a bit tricky.
It is, and I'll tell you what. When you're doing hot laps, there is a lot of pressure on these drivers, especially if you're trying to knock out some of these leaders like D Swish, like
Yeah.
Dorian Alpha. Dorian Alpha surprisingly 133.8, but he's just done one lap. So
Yeah, but some of the rookie guys, you don't need to go. You don't need to put a hot lap in right away. You can come out, put a banker lap in, something safe, and then on your second or third lap, then you can, increase the beans a bit. But for your first lap, I would suggest just, just take it a bit, take it easy.
but he didn't do bad, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
132.2. Even with a bit of a mistake. I think he's going for a second one here.
Now we still
No.
have guys. We still have guys in the pit lane that hasn't set a lap yet. Guys like Blend Machine,
Yep.
Ultimate Gamers, and Ben Swervin.
Actually, Ben Swinner now just crossed the line, finished 10th place here.
Okay, that's decent for a first lap.
For the practice lap.
Yeah, bank a lap.
Yeah, the banking, man, the banking. Now, Sir
Okay, so
Charles,
we're still waiting on Blend Machine across the line as well as Ultimate Gamers.
let me tell you what, Ben, when I'm seeing Sir Charles is doing a pretty good job. I think that was his first lap. He did a 129.3.
Oh, I just saw. I just looked up in the left hand side of the corner and saw the three there.
A
And that's a big strong
129.3.
lap.
And I think he's setting his second lap now. That's right on board with him. See,
Okay.
well, he's done with DRS, so I don't think this is a hot lap for him.
Yeah, he's fitting this lap. This is the end lap for Sir Charles.
I feel like that double left-hander right there just before the back straight into 130R is so tricky to get right, especially when you're challenging for position. I mean, we saw that in real life with Max Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel, right? As they collided into that corner last year, I believe, right?
Whoa, we have a as we
Ooh,
ride on
that
board
bump.
with Sir Charles.
It's the bump.
Yeah. Now qualifying, it's not a problem, but in the race, you don't want to be doing that. You don't want
Avoid
to
the
be
bump
doing
by
that.
all costs. By all means.
Yeah.
Ooh, D Swish, 129.1. That man is killing it.
Damn. So it's right where we started. The battle between the Toro Rosso and the Renault is still going strong. 3 rounds in.
Yeah, if you see the top five, for example, they're separated by less than 7/10 of a second.
So it's going to come down to who cannot make a mistake, really. Because all these guys are putting in pretty much identical times.
You're absolutely right, Bam Bam. Absolutely right.
Who can
Let's.
complete that entire lap without a lockup, without a running wide, who could manage the ERS for the final sector three, and most importantly, not get a corner cut penalty, which
KGB
is
is.
pretty easy to do here at the double right hander.
It is very easy to do at the double right hander. You're absolutely right. As we have a yellow flag, sector 2.
Whoops, that's the Toro Rosso. I think he's just letting guys by.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing funky about that one.
Yeah, we haven't seen anyone yet get disqualified.
Nah. Good on these Swiss. But holding drivers up on a track that's really hard to overtake. Driver courtesy right there. But what's up with Ultimate Gamer? Can we go on board to see if he's on the lap? He is on the out lap. Okay.
He's actually just right now crossed the finish line to set his first lap, so we're gonna go ahead and ride on board.
I mean, he helped to get this lap pretty much right because we have 4 minutes left. So
Yep, KGB coming in with that 129 flat.
like I said, these guys are on it tonight. The times are so so close. It's amazing. between the top runners.
So far, so good. Honestly, for Ultimate Gamers to come in just on a flying hot lap right like that first time.
But I would love to get information from him. Why did he left it so late? Did he have troubles on his previous laps, or this was his only lap? So
That
it's
is a
some
very good
questions
question.
I'll help for him.
And there are yellow flags, but I believe that's just to let people by.
Yeah, guys have been pretty clean this session.
But let me tell you, Ultimate Gamers is flying through 130 yards. Absolutely flying. He's almost done with ERS, so I don't know. A good corner there. You have to really take advantage of those chicanes. At the end, he went over the bump. We're gonna lose a little bit of time there.
So let's see where he crosses the line.
Ooh.
Oh, 10th.
Ooh.
Do you think Ultimate Gamer was on kind of a high fuel run? That way he can save his batteries and do another lap, or do you think he is done for this session?
I think he's done. I think if he's not gonna have time to go back to the pits and come out and set another lap, he's done.
Okay, so that's
It's
okay.
2 minutes
That's
and
it
40
for him.
seconds left. Yeah, he kind of, I don't know why he did that. That would be a good question to ask him.
Yeah. If if I was in his position, I would maybe go on to the mediums if I know I only was doing like one lap.
Mm-hmm. On the but again, I don't think he's really gonna have enough time. His best bet now is probably just getting.
Hope somebody can tip him. That way he can fall back into 11th place. That way
Oh
he
my
can have
God!
a free range on the tires.
And in the chicane, the Ayrton Senna and Alan Prost chicane, we had it looks like something must have happened between P Dog Payton and Fire Up Flow. A bit of a collision, and P
Yeah.
Dog Payton is actually missing his front left wing.
Yes. Oh.
Yep, he's actually coming into the pits. He's pretty much done here.
Yeah, with 1 minute left on the clock, yeah. I would
It's
say
gonna
he
be
was done
tough.
even before the crash, so
Yeah, KGB still out there. I don't know if this is his in lap or, but we have a lot of guys going now on their out lap. Bam Bam. We have D Swish, Sir Charles, Death Wish Tricky. We have Blinn Machine, F Ball Weebs, and Nelsie Baby. So some of these guys can potentially go
I
ahead
think
and
KGB was up 110, but yeah, I think he missed it on the yeah. Okay.
finish just a little bit quicker still, improve the time.
Yeah, he was up at 10. Good qualifying session from these guys so far.
But I want to see if you notice this. What is the only thing in common that the top 10 drivers have?
All on the soft tires.
All on the soft tires. All of them. What does that tell you about the strategy?
It tells me that we're going to get an early safety car because a lot of guys are going to be fighting for track position.
Gunning
That's
for
what
it.
it tells me.
I want to be starting with Dorian Alpha right now. In
I was
11th
just I was
place
just about to say that.
with a medium. That's where I want to be.
Worst case scenario, he's going to be in the back already. Best case scenario, he knows something the rest of the field doesn't. So, yeah,
There might, who knows?
I wouldn't count him out just as yet.
Yeah. I can't see. Actually, you know what? I was taking a look at the scoreboard now, and F1 Racer, very, very close to KGB.
Yep, that's correct.
And Sir Charles right now is setting a hot lap. But he can do good here. He's not far off. He's 3/10. Three, yeah, 3/10, 4/10 off.
But can he hold this pace all the way to the finish? That's the thing.
That is very true. It's one thing to start strong, but are you consistent? Can you
Right.
consistently put those times in? He's coming in. He takes the bump. Looks like these guys Don't
He got
mind
a
the
bit
bump.
swirly over the bump, but let's see. No,
Oh
he'll
no,
remain
he was
tall.
not able to improve. Let's see,
But
Death Wish
that's a
tricky.
strong position anyway.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming into the pits. And Blend Machine. Now,
So
like
we're
I
just waiting on Blend Machine to cross the line.
yeah, he's currently second. Remember, he's second in that drivers' championship, so he has
Let's see
potential
where
here.
Blend
Let's see.
Machine crosses the line. Currently in ninth.
Ooh, fourth
Whoa,
place.
four.
Oh, Rosses are strong,
Okay,
man. Let me tell you.
not bad, not bad for the Toro Rosso boys.
Yeah, it looks like Ben swerving also just kind of he's done with that lap. So there we go. I mean, definitely a very interesting.
KGB.
Yeah,
Nice lap, nice lap. It was a close lap between him and F1 racers, but
it's
he
a
got the
very close
job
one.
done.
Very close one. And let me tell you, F1 racer, um, last two races, I don't have them here on our scoreboard for the drivers' championship.
Is
But
that a new guy? That's what you're saying?
I don't know. He's there on the board, but I don't see any finishing positions for the last two races. So I think he might have just joined the
Yeah. He
TCR.
okay. I'm sorry if he is not, but I am just getting familiar with him. So I do apologize if he was here previously and I'm not remembering, but yeah, to me, I'm just getting in
Yeah, no, I don't
touch
think he
with
was.
him
He doesn't
again.
have a DNF. He doesn't have any position for the last two races. So I think that is a new
Well,
racer
that's
for
a pretty
TCR.
strong finish,
That's a
considering this is your first time out
That
to
is
get
a
a
strong
second place like
contender.
that.
Yep. So we're gonna run over here the positions. So we have KGB F1 Racer, D Swish in third, Blend Machine, Toro Rossos have that second grid spot. We have Sir Charles in fifth, Death Wish Tricky sixth, Fire Up Flow seventh, Nelsie Babies eighth, P Dog Payton coming in with ninth. F Ball Weebs 07 and 10th. Ultimate Gamers fell out of that 10th spot, so he gets his options of tires. Dorian Alpha, Dolphin Chaser, Log, Ben Swarner, and Robin Hood Lawyer to round up your grid there.
Yeah, good qualifying session.
It was
But
definitely.
I'm still keeping tabs on Dorian Alpha there, starting on the mediums. I don't know about you.
I think if you are Ultimate Gamers, what are you starting on? You're starting on the soft still?
Yep.
Really? Even if you
Ultimate Gamers did finish 11.
yeah,
Oh
he
no,
did.
no, I would go to the mediums as well.
I feel like the thing is, and we mentioned this a little bit off air when we were talking about whether you rather start on mediums and finish on softs or start on softs and finish on mediums. And you said something interesting, right? Because you were like, I don't like finishing on softs just because if that
Yeah.
tire wears out just a little bit too quick, you're pretty much
And
done.
you have to stop, yeah.
You're pretty much done. Interesting.
But
Okay.
he can go to the hards if that's if that's available.
I feel if you go to the hards, you are just betting on a late safety car maybe where you can make up the time. But then again, it's tough because the slow tires is relatively slow compared to the softs, and it looks like the majority of the field is starting on softs.
Yeah, I understand.
Here we go with that formation lap. Let's go ahead and set our intervals. Position changes for the tires. All right, so as we go ahead and finish the formation lap, I want to go ahead and remind you guys we have our race as well tomorrow. So every week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, same time, 8:15. Tuesday is silver class. Wednesday is gold class, where you can catch Bam Bam and I racing here in this very same track tomorrow.
Yes, you
And then
can.
Thursday is the platinum guys. So those are the quicker guys. That's what we're trying to get to one day, Hard work. Hard work.
Speak for yourself. I don't have the pace.
Where you through hard work and well, what does Lewis Hamilton have on the back of his helmet? Still I ride, right?
Still I
Still,
ride.
there you go. So you gotta
But
keep working.
guys on track, can these guys rise to the occasion on
Ooh.
today's race? That's the question.
And let me tell you, that's a very good question. It's definitely qualifying through a bit of a curveball. To be fair, if you take out KGB and F1 Racer, my
Yeah.
predictions are pretty much spot on with D Swish, Blend Machine, and Sir Charles.
Yeah, the battle is on for the Toro Rosso versus Renault squad. So we'll see how that battle pans out later tonight. But for right now, we have KGB on pole leading the way, followed by F1 Races, and behind him we got D Swiss.
Let me tell you, Bam Bam, I am excited for this race. Japan is always a good race where action takes place, and this is no exception. I feel like these guys, third race in the season, they kind of know who they can race against, who they should try to give a little bit more space to. So we should see an interesting battle coming into this turn one itself.
Oh yes, turn one will be epic. As we are ready.
All right, so let's see. Let's call it out. So one light, two lights, three lights, four lights, five lights, and away they go. So we have KGB getting a pretty solid start, but not as good as F1 Racer, who already takes the lead, and
And
D
the
Swish
Mercedes,
with a little bit of
whoa, there
contact.
might been contact with
Yep, definite
KGB
contact.
there. The Toro
Definite
Rosso.
contact.
Oh, and we have
Oh,
a spin.
he
Oh
spun.
no! It's the pole sitter.
It is
KGB
the
has
pole sitter
spun.
falling to last place. And let me tell you, I don't think he has damage, so that is definitely a plus for him.
So now we'll have F1 Racer leading the pack right now, followed by D Swiss, followed by Blend Machine in third place.
Yeah, let me tell you, P. Doc Payton, he's hot on that tail of
We got
and a little bit of
Ultimate
contact.
Gamers.
Yep.
Yeah,
P. Doc Payton
what a
overtakes right
position
there.
there.
Very, very good move by P. Doc Payton into that hairpin.
Whoa, we have the McLaren on the outside there.
McLarens are fighting together. If you're here, you don't want to be Ferrari and Interlagos. You want to go ahead and
No.
just give space. Make sure you both finish.
Nah, give your teammates space. Free tip of the day.
Nelsie. Oh my
Oh
God.
no!
P.
We
Doc
have,
Payton and
oh,
Nelsie.
that's it. Yep, the
Contact.
Haas and the
5
Mercedes
second
drivers came
penalty for
together.
Nelsie. Yep, 5 second penalty. Are we gonna? I don't think we're gonna see a safety
Will
car.
this be a safety? Yep, safety car deployed. I
Oh
told,
man.
I told you there was an 80% chance of a safety car being deployed here in Japan because
Look
there
at
isn't
that.
any space to go. Guys are going to be fighting for track position, like I said.
Let me tell you, like I said before the race started, this is definitely a track where action is prevalent. You have action no matter where in this
Okay,
track.
so Phil,
Yeah.
if you're the race leader, do you come in or do you stay out knowing you're on the soft tires? What do
Nah,
you do?
man, you stay out. Why would you
You're
come in?
staying
What
out.
would you come in for? Hards?
Okay.
Is that? I mean, if you want to come in for hards, you definitely can. But so just imagine the type
Because
of
you know the soft tires are not gonna,
they're not
it's
gonna
not.
last. Okay, so let
Maybe
me
you can.
let me put it to you this way, right? So let's say F1 Racer was to pit. He's
Yeah.
gonna fall back out of the top 10, I would think.
Okay.
Okay, so you think with the hard tires, I think he's just gonna lose time against the
Yeah,
guys
that would
coming in.
be. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That would be way too much time, as well as track position. He's gonna lose on a track where it's really hard to overtake. So yeah, staying out I think would be the best option.
Definitely. Now, let me point something out. When this safety car restarts, this is the first season in TCR where we actually have safety cars. I don't know if you guys remember, but
Yeah,
there
the
was,
patch recently.
yep, the
Yep.
patch fixed that kind of issue. But um, the restarts are very interesting because we are still getting used to, just packing up the pack and just kind of getting a smooth restart. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of restart we have here. We have F-Ball Weebs just trying to catch up to the guys in front. It's 13 seconds back. I don't know if he was
Yeah.
involved in an
So how
accident.
long do you think these tires can extend now that they're driving in safety car speeds?
I would say we'll pass lap 9. I would say maybe 11 laps.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it depends on how long the safety car is. Because if the safety car lap lasts till about lap 4, lap 5.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, what is that, 20% of the race pretty much done there?
Okay.
So,
The medium tires will be the ideal strategy to come on when these guys stop. When
I
these soft tires guys stop, they'll just go straight on to the mediums from there, I guess.
I think the winners so far are actually the guys that started on the mediums because they can go a little bit longer than the guys on soft, and the pace is somewhat similar, especially when you're bunched up.
Yeah.
I don't think you have that spread where it kind of allows you to push, so I think guys are driving conservative.
But we only have two guys that started on the medium. I think one was is that Dorian Alpha
And Log also started on.
and Log. Okay.
Log started on mediums, and I think,
And Log is all the way up to 8. That's a pretty strong start considering he started, I think, P14 or something like that.
let me see, I will tell you right now. He's actually up 4 positions. He started up 12, but Dorian Alpha.
Oh, 12. Okay, sorry about that.
Dorian Alpha started 16th, and he's actually
Whoa.
up to 10th.
10th place. That is a
big
strong
winner.
start for Dorian Alpha there. And the Renault.
Biggest loser so far, unfortunately, KGB with that turn 1 incident just set him back a little bit. He's dropped 14 spots, and P-Dog Peyton with a 5-second penalty.
Was you on board with the collision at the time? Do you have any insight on what exactly went wrong
I believe he was in
between
the outs.
KGE?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I was riding on board with him.
Okay.
He was on the outside of, I
Turn
believe,
1 there?
yeah,
Essence.
of D-Swish. And I don't know if he just clipped the AstroTurf or the grass coming out of that turn 1. And it just
Okay,
kind of spun.
I'll have to look at the replay later on
Yeah,
and see exactly. But I think KGB might have ran a bit too wide for his liking, for his tires liking.
just
And that
lost it.
AstroTurf, yep. He got on that power with that 1,000 horsepower Mercedes. I mean, Mercedes-Benz engine.
Yep.
Yep, and that did the trick.
You know what? For you guys watching on YouTube, I would go back, rewind a little bit to turn 1, lap 1. Let us know. Put it in the chat. What happened to KGB?
Okay, as we're back to green flag racing here, you got F1 racers leading the pack.
Yep, D-Swish right there. The restart was pretty clean.
Yep.
D-Swish keeping up with F1 Racer. We have a position move, Dorian Alpha on Dolphin Chaser.
Dorian moved up 1 position. That's good on his part.
Keeps moving up, man. Keeps moving up.
Gotta do.
Yeah, the backfield, Nelsie. Catching up to F-Ball Weeds.
Okay, so how far? Well, we know KGB has pace, but how far do you think he can climb his way back up through the field between now and the checkered flag? How far do you think he can get?
Let me tell you what, he's actually on the soft tires. I think he can get up there. I think he can definitely get into the top 10.
Top 10?
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
top 10.
So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on him later throughout the race, and we'll see how far he can get up. But for right now, we have F1 racers leading the pack, followed by D-Swish, followed by Blend Machine. The 2 Toro Rosso boys are looking beautiful as well, as usual.
We're gonna
Now,
go on
can
board
Blend
here with
Machine can he make it a repeat?
Oh, D-Swish actually setting the fastest lap. They're going in side by side.
Whoa, we have an overtake for turn 1. Whoa.
Yep.
D-Swish on the Mercedes there of F1
And
Racer.
Blend Machine right behind, so he might make a move if F1 Racer is not too vigilant.
Now, is that a section on track you was expecting overtaking from these guys?
First turn?
Yep.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So
Kind of
actually,
bit
Dolphin Chaser spun out.
optimistic. Dolphin Chaser? Okay.
He spun out. We're still on board. I'm riding on board here with Blend Machine, just taking a look at that third place battle.
Right.
It's a pretty close pack behind him. Let me tell you. Sir Charles, Deathless Triggy.
I'm on board with Ultimate Gamer right now for in the McLaren of Fire Up.
If you look at KGB is right there with F-ball weaves, and I think he might get him into the double left.
Yes, he is. I hope he's not gonna let the frustration get the better of him.
Yeah, very
I
easy to
hope he can
overdrive.
yeah, he can focus. He knows he has the pace. I don't think he have any wing damage to his car or anything like that. So as long as he can keep his head down and pedal to the metal, I think he should be all right. As he's setting up an overtake move down the 130R, can he make it stick? Whoa, no he can't. KGB.
Yeah,
That
it's a
was
tough
pretty
place
close.
to overtake, let me tell you. But for the
Yeah.
right guys, you could put it in there for sure.
But that
Good.
was his first attempt, so yeah.
Whoa, Blin Machine fighting with F1 Racer, super close battle side by side. Into the left-hander. Wow, that is some very, very respectful racing from both of them, giving each other plenty of space.
Yeah, that was nice. That was real nice. Both guys.
That's what we want to see here in TCR. Very respectful,
Exactly.
clean racing, fighting for that position. Very nicely done by those two boys. Just right on board with Death Wish here. Because Death Wish, I think he's going to have a Death Wish of his own and just send it up into the hairpin.
I think he would want to wait until at least the start straight. He
And
might
he
want to
is
start
taking
just
your
batteries
advice.
for right now. Yeah.
He is taking
This
your
is the
advice.
time you want to be harvesting.
When you're following guys, right? It's a very good.
Right. Right, exactly. And right about here is when the time I probably want to start deploying. You want to get that slipstream on him.
Yep.
Now all this is setting all this up for turn one. Actually, that's where you want to make the overtake happen. Which right now you just want to be as close as the gearbox to the guy in front of you as possible.
If you go on board with
Like
Blin
what he's
Machine,
doing right now.
yep. If you go on board now with Blin Machine, he's actually has, I believe DRS is already active, right? Or no?
It's been 2 laps, yeah. Yep, he has the DRS activated. I can see it.
Yep. He doesn't have to move into that first corner, let me tell you, but he's awfully
Yeah.
close.
And sector one is pretty much non-overtaken section, so
P-Dog's
I
into
think
pit.
F1 racers he'll have a second place for some time to come.
Well, let me tell you, Bam Bam, P-Dog came into pit, and he's actually changing his front nose. So, and he's on hard, so I think he's till the end of the race right here.
7 laps. Let's see, 20 laps to go. I would say so. I would say so for P-Dog.
Something's wrong with KGB because KGB just let F-ball weaves by.
Yeah, well, that's the McLaren driver up ahead. Yeah. I'm trying to look on board to see if there's any damage or I don't see none. Whoops! Oh no! Was there contact just now between KGB and Kriebel?
I was not on board with him, let me tell you, but let me
Okay.
go on there. He doesn't seem to have any damage on his front wing.
Okay, that's good news to hear. So he
But
can
he's
like
gonna set the
maybe
move now
recoup
to
and try
130R.
again. Yep.
Let's see if he can actually get it. I know he's been trying for a while now. But he's not getting that. He's not tucking into that slipstream. He's just kind of
Maybe he's
showing
saving
his
for the turn one. That's what I would pretty much do. Get it
Ultimate
just
Gamers definitely has the run up on fire up flow. And he's going in outside turn one. Let's see, can he make it stick?
yes, he can.
Yes, he definitely can. Nice job by Ultimate Gamers there.
Good job.
KGB getting up past F-ball weaves in turn one. So good call there. As we ride on board with Dorian Alpha. Now D-Swish, you're D-Swish. You're almost 2 seconds ahead of second place. You're on 7 lap old as we get a sector 1. Who's that? Looks like one of the Williams, Robin Hood Lawyer, I believe it is. Yep.
I don't think there's damage, so he should be good to go.
Doesn't look like it, but
He might have just ran wide or clipped one of the curbs and got a
man, I gotta feel
over
bad for
there.
P-Dog Payton. He's 16th place. He's on the hards.
Yeah, he did have
18
wing
seconds.
damage, so yep.
That is
That's
true.
gonna be expected. Whoa, as Ben Swerven and KGB had some kind of issue there. KGB was wide off track coming
Coming back.
to 130R. Yeah.
I'm riding on board with KGB here. Let's see what's going on. Getting ready. KGB, I think he's just, he knows that
With
he
a
had
bit of
that.
overtime,
Yep.
time slot for them.
Yep.
I think KGB is a bit too far to send one down the inside on
Yeah,
Ben Swerven
I don't
and
think he can
Red
send
Bull.
one from this distance.
Right.
He does have the. Would you say he has a tire advantage over 8-lap old mediums? Or are
Who's
the
that?
softs just falling away now?
KGB
Yeah.
and Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say you're 100% correct. I even forgot Ben was on the medium tires there for a second. Yeah, that might be the medium tires coming into play. Like I said, maybe these guys knew something we didn't. So
Oh, he runs
as
wide.
KGB goes,
Yeah.
got the overtook there.
Yeah, Ben Swerver just ran a little bit wide, taking that right-hander there.
Oh, we have damage on the Red Bull. Damage is on the Red Bull of Ben Swerven.
And what happened to him?
Oh, I think he clipped the back. I think Ben Swerven clipped the back of
Oh,
KGB.
yeah, he has something going on with his front right.
Oh
He lost the end
man,
plate on the front right wing.
that was one of the guys I was really pulling for on the medium.
Yeah, he just lost the end plate. We're gonna see how it affects him. I can only assume it's gonna have a huge impact, especially in the S's. Go on board with Blinn. Blinn just seems he can't get past F1 Racer.
I don't know if that's he's having hard time in the dirty air or tires overheating or what's what, but he's in a strong position. He's in a podium position, so it's not too bad for
At
him.
that point, do you just cash in your do you just
Cash in your chip. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say it's about time because the tires ain't getting any better, so I would say it's about the time to pull the trigger.
No point in risking it.
For old Mr. Blend Machine now.
And now let me tell you, the gap is the field is actually pretty spread out. So let me go over the position changes. Dorian Alpha has gained 8 positions. KGB felt originally he had fallen 15 places, but he's now gained a couple. He's gained up 5 spots as he tries to chase down Log. Although that might be a tough challenge because Log is on the longer lasting medium tires. And Fire Up Flow. Fire Up Flow seems to have spun out.
Oh, as we had the move.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! KGB runs into the back of Fire Up Flow, and that is definitely gonna happen. Yep, that, let me tell you right now, Bam Bam, that is gonna go straight to the stewards right there. Fire Up just came back into the track. KGB really, I don't think he had anywhere to go on that, and just ran into the back of Fire Up Flow. Wow.
I think that might be KGB's race over.
Yeah.
Even though we have a long way to go, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a long way down now.
And while that happened, Blinn Machine got past F1 Racer.
I was looking at that battle earlier. He was pretty close to him coming into turn 1. Blinn Machine there.
Look at that. Wow. You have to feel bad for KGB after setting that pole time.
Yep.
Wow.
You know, they say one man's trash race is another man's treasure race, I guess, because we have the Toro Rosso boys in first and second.
1, 2. You're absolutely right. It's going to be interesting. Who comes in first? D-Swish since he's leading?
I would say so, yes.
Because they're close. They're 2 seconds. You can't double stack. Ben Swerven with a 3-second time penalty right there.
Okay, as we have Blend Machine into the pits,
Yep, so I guess he got preferred strategy.
his tires was a bit more short, I would say, so it only makes sense. We
Blue
have some
machine.
other pit runners. We have F1 racers is into the pits as well.
Yep, and they both came out on mediums.
You have Sir Charles entering the pits. A
Fire
few
up flow
guys
coming
pitting
into a
this lap.
oof, overtake. Overtaking Robin Hood Lawyer. Couple of guys coming in on lap 11. You're absolutely right. I wonder if with that safety car, that is a great extension though. On practice, I've managed to get those softs to about laps 7 or 8. So that safety car really did extend it. Gave you 2 laps worth of extra
So
race.
now there shouldn't be no excuse now on tire wear on the
Yep.
guys on the medium runners.
Yeah, D Swish right now it's hammer time for D Swish to just try to get that pace advantage, right?
Yep.
Over Blend Machine.
Yeah, he will be pitting this lap. You don't want to lose too much time.
Ooh, F1 Racer touches with Ben swerving, but no damage
Any
there.
damage? No
Nah, it's
damage?
just
Okay.
no, just the side pod hit the side pod a little bit, but other than that, he's good.
Alright, that's what we need. Clean racing.
Oh, Ben swerving running wide on F1 Racer. That's where those new medium tires come in clutch, let me tell you. And he's running extremely low on ERS. Extremely low.
Okay, we have the Swiss into the pits.
Let's
Going
see where
on
he
for the
comes out.
mediums.
Let's see if Blend Machine is gonna overtake him.
He is.
Yep. Blend Machine is gonna overtake. Oh,
But so far, he has the
very
lead.
close.
It's going to be a tight one. Oh, the McLaren went in
Oh
between
my
his teammates.
god, that was very, very close.
Yeah.
They're too wide into. Yep. Blend Machine makes the right move, coming right back out of that.
I think the McLaren F-ball held them up a bit, so
Yep.
yeah.
KGB setting the fastest lap.
Not surprisingly, he's kind of frustrated. He just wants to get this race over with. Pedal to the metal from here on out.
Makes sense. You know, you really gotta feel bad for the man. He comes in, sets a blistering lap with F1 Racer just right behind him.
Yeah.
And F1 Racer is effectively battling for 3rd place, while KGB is just struggling to even get points.
Yep. Hey, that's racing sometimes, you know? You never know how it's gonna turn out.
Death was tricky. Oh my god, Ben swerving, kind of just giving him
Yeah,
no
Ben Swerve's
room
name
there.
has been called up a lot tonight.
Yep. And there's
And we have another safety car.
oh,
KGB.
KGB.
Oh no!
Wow.
Didn't he just came out of the pit?
Wow. Man, that's intense.
Oh.
But let me tell you,
Ben swerving.
the guys who are gonna make up for it here are those guys that started on mediums. Cause you come in on the softs. Well, it's too early to come in on. You can't come in on the softs now, can you? F1 Racer's coming into the pits.
Didn't he just pit a few laps ago?
Yeah, he put it for mediums, and he's putting softs.
No, that may be a glitch. There is no way.
My
There
data
is no
here
way F1
says
races is on the
softs.
soft.
Let me
I
tell
don't
you.
believe that.
Yep.
He's gonna have to come in again. There is no way the tire is gonna make it.
13 laps, I don't think so.
That's not gonna make it. Unless the safety car is out for a super extended amount of time. I think that's what he's looking for.
You think so?
We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how long the safety car stays out for, I guess. So. Whoa, F1 racer. As well as Ultimate Gamer as well came on the soft tires. As well as that tricky. Yeah, there's some weird strategies these guys have going on tonight.
Yep, Log is also on. I don't know if you mentioned it, but
Man.
Log is on. And Dorian, brand new socks.
Oh man, what's up? Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting finish. This is gonna be an interesting finish to this race.
I think, looking where we're looking at now, it's D Swish. It's a 1-2 for Toro Rosso, and then
Yeah, they're
Sir
on new
Charles.
mediums, but yeah.
Yep, Sir Charles
I
coming in
think the
third.
biggest loser might be Dorian Alpha.
Let me tell you though, if
He was
if another safety car comes out, Bam Bam, if the guys in mediums decide to pit, that's where those the people that went on softs, that's where they're gonna win, because they can
now
extend those
when
softs.
you're talking about the guys in mediums, you're talking about the top five guys, or are you
Yep,
talking about the? Because if I'm one of the guys on the mediums, I'm not pitting. I don't care how much
and
safety
I
cars.
agree with you. I agree with
I'm
you.
not pitting.
I agree with you 110%. But let's assume for whatever reason they think that they can pit and come back out on softs. That's their race done for. They're done. So who knows? I mean, the softs. If you're on softs, you're pretty much betting that
The
there's gonna be
safety
another
car
safety car.
is
Yeah.
extended.
Yeah. Even then, you have what 12 laps to do with the safety car. That's not. I mean, they did go on.
Okay, but I'm expecting Dorian to get the jump here at the restart, and I don't know. He's gonna have to pull away somehow
You know what?
from these Toro
And we
Rosso
are
guys.
we are gonna ride with him. We're gonna ride on board here on my screen just to
On
see.
board with Dorian Alpha. He is gonna have to pull away, get this jump, and pull away.
Ben Swerven actually is on hards. He put it in and just decided to put on hards. I think it's
But
because he started on
isn't it
mediums.
ironic
Yeah.
that Toro Rosso and Renault are battling for the constructors, and here we have Toro Rosso and Renault battling
Yep.
for the top spot
1, 2,
once
3,
again.
and 4. You're absolutely right.
I find that pretty ironic.
You're absolutely right. So let's see if there's any team strategies going on. Let's see maybe if Blinn Machine holds up the Renaults maybe a little bit.
Listen, if I'm Sir Charles, I wanna I wanna overtake one of the Toro Rossos
Until turn
and
one.
hold them up. Because my teammate Dorian Alpha is on the soft tires. We need him to, we need him to get the jump.
Mm-hmm.
We need him to get track position. So if I'm Sir Charles, I'm trying to hold up Blend Machine, and I'm letting my teammate go for the win. Go for glory. That's what I'm doing.
And let me tell you, Bam Bam, safety car is in this lap. We're gonna go on board with Dorian Alpha as D Switch backs up the field right there. And they're off. So let's see what's gonna happen here. He has full ERS. Yeah, he doesn't have. Maybe he would just get the grip.
It's gonna need a lap or two for the tires to warm up. So we're gonna keep my eyes on him for the time being. I'm gonna ride along the back of the grid, see if we have any commotion or argy-bargy going on.
If I was you, I would keep an eye on F1. Well, F1 Racer actually fell a little bit back from log.
Yeah, he's on the stall.
But Death Wish, Tricky, and Ultimate Gamers are very close.
I think we have an overtake. Ultimate Gamers on F-ball. Whoa! As the McLaren run wide off track.
Yep. We have that safety car. I mean, not a safety car. I'm sorry, yellow flag.
Yeah, section.
Let me tell you, Bam Bam.
Dog, I think. Yeah.
Dorian Alpha is very, very close. He's gonna have to run coming out of this corner just because he has the grip. So let's see if he can tuck into the slipstream.
Yep.
Get that move into 130R, which I know you might think it's not an overtaking move, but it definitely is if you have the pace.
I would prefer to just wait until turn one, in my opinion.
He doesn't do it there. Let's see if he listens to your guidance, your voice of wisdom.
Look how close he is to the Toro Rosso.
Yeah, but he has no DRS.
He don't need DRS. He can slipstream.
We'll see. Straight's not long enough.
Close enough? No, he is not.
It's not long enough. And you need to make the move now. If you don't make it now, you put on those softs for nothing.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
F1 Racer and Log. Log is actually off track. He fell back a couple of positions as F1 racer passed by
Yep,
him. I didn't see
log
what
front
happened.
wing damage. Log has front wing damage. Oh no. Tough race for log.
I know in
He's
the
kind of
comments we
holding the
had
pop up.
Sean Hansen going on for logs 666.
As we have some rallycross, I think, going on in the back. Who was that?
Log is just causing up a huge pileup back there.
Yep, as the
That's
William
hard.
boys are trying to find a way around. Yep, as we have log with some driver, some courtesy there. Almost clips his teammate there.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't be any damage on his teammate, Red Bull. So. As VS fire up flow with front wing damage as well. So those two guys races.
Let me tell you,
Pretty
Dorian is
much
closer this
it.
time. DRS enabled. Doesn't seem he had it that lap, I don't think. Yellow flag sector 3. Fire up flow. Robin Hood Lawyers seem to have had a bit of a collision
I
there.
don't think Dorian Alpha was using any ERS coming down that back straight, that front straight for some reason.
Well, his ERS is full at the moment.
I was riding on board with him, and
He's
it
at
doesn't seem that he's
90.
using anything.
I mean, he has 92% ERS, so I think you may be right.
I wonder what's he's waiting on, or when he's waiting to pull the trigger.
Yeah, you have to do it now. Ooh, almost running a bit away. And his teammate Sir Charles just falling back, so I mean, I think for this race, Dorian Alpha, if you're Dorian Alpha, you have to get in front of Blend Machine to kind of just hold him up, as Fire Up gets a 5-second penalty for crossing the pit line, cross the pit lane while exiting pit lane. Cross the white line, I'm sorry. Oof, dyslexia kicking in. But yeah, we have if I was Dorian, I just want to get in front of Blend Machine and just kind of slow him down to give Sir Charles the chance to get past him.
So let's fresh tires. We're speaking about fresh tires. How long do you think these soft tires can make it? Like how many laps?
4 more laps, I give it.
Because this is a new pair of softs.
We're gonna ride now. Pay attention to this, Bam Bam. So Dorian, 2/10 back. Man, he just doesn't tuck in.
Okay, now he's using his ERS. He wasn't using it on the lap earlier.
But he was on the 3rd ERS setting. He wasn't even.
It seems like he's waiting on something in particular. I don't know if he's waiting on the Toro Rosso to make a mistake or. But it seems that he's holding back some, Dorian.
And he's holding back Sir Charles. Sir Charles is coming in.
Did he make the overtake stick? No. I think he did. Yes. Dorian also made the overtake stick.
Oh wow, I was riding on board with Nelsie Baby because Nelsie Baby is catching up to Sir Charles. Blend Machine, Sir Charles make a little bit of contact there, and that's gonna put Sir Charles in the back foot against Nelsie Baby.
I think he might have an overtake on our hands with Nelsie Baby and
Blend Machine, what happened to him? Oh my god.
Oh no, he's off track. Oh no. He was
wow.
doing so. Oh man.
What a nightmare for Toro Rosso.
He was doing so good.
Nelsie Baby right there with Sir Charles. Let me. Yep.
Kind of took his spot away from him. As log 6.
He's gonna have him here.
Another time penalty, I think.
He has ERS pretty much blasting off. He's gonna have him into turn 1. Let's see what he can do here.
Yes.
Wow.
Does he make it stick? Damn, that's a pretty overtake.
Wow, he wasn't able to make it stick. They're gonna go side by side. Oh my god.
There's some beautiful driving
These
from
guys.
both drivers.
Yep. F1 Racer is the winner there as he got by Nelsie Baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was beautiful. Now, we have F1 Racers trying to take the fight to Sir Charles. But F1 Racers on the soft tires, so he needs to make this move now. Otherwise, I don't think he's going to get another
Yeah,
shot.
he's gonna be done.
So we have F1 racers and Dorian Alpha pretty much on the same lifespan tires. So
I don't
I want
think
to
they're
keep an
gonna be
eye
able to
on both
make it.
those.
I can't. Oh, oh my God!
Oh no,
F1
F1
racer.
racer. Oh man.
Wow.
Commentator's
Clipped the
curse
grass. I
again
saw
failed.
that. I was riding on board as he clipped the grass.
Oh man.
Wow, very unfortunate for him there.
And boys and girls, this why there's a saying that it's never over until it's over.
And you're
Because
absolutely
anything can
right.
happen.
Absolutely right. Well, those tires on F1 racer cars are done. You know, over taking that heat. I don't think that
So
those
right
tires.
now we have one Toro Rosso versus two Renault.
Yeah, but remember, Dorian Alpha, unless he can stretch those tires another 7 laps, I don't
Oh
think.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
Blend Machine F1 Racer make contact and almost take out P-Dog Payton as he overtakes both Blend Machine and F1 Racer. Very, very vigilant, very quick reflexes from P-Dog Payton there to avoid that accident.
Bro, wasn't P Dog Payton riding in the back of the field at one point?
I will tell you right now, so P-Dog Payton has gained 7 positions.
That's a pretty strong drive from P Dog Payton now, considering he was way in the back.
7 positions. As we're on board now with Nelsie Baby catching up to Sir Charles. The winner so far, Dorian Alpha, gained 14 positions from the start.
I wouldn't say he's a winner considering tires. I might hold
Yep.
those words a bit later.
I was
But
just gonna
winner
say
is
he's
not what I would use.
a winner for now.
He's a winner. He's a winner for now.
A winner as it stands right now.
He has 6 laps to go. Let's see if he can hold on. As we have Nelsie Baby and Sir Charles.
That is a
getting
very
bit
good
close.
move. Yep. He's gonna have him here, I believe.
This
He
is
has
gonna be a
enough.
fight
Yep.
for turn
He's
one.
gonna.
Horsepower versus horsepower.
I think. Yeah.
Nelsie Baby's got him. Yep, that's done and dusted.
If you look at Sir Charles's, he just had no ERS. He was tapped out.
Okay, so now he should.
Oh, Blend Machine! Blend Machine and F1 Racer make contact.
Blend Machine.
Oh my God! They both saved
Their
it.
damage?
No,
I
they
don't
both.
think so.
It looked okay. They both made contact.
Okay, that might have been the side-on collision, so no damage
Yep.
there. But
Yep.
like I said, we have 5 laps to go. Guys are gonna give it their all.
But he's on 8-lap-old softs. How?
He has a
Caution, sector 1.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Is that log? Nope. That is Ben swerving. I think he just.
Another incident.
I don't see any damage on his front wing, so I think he just spun out maybe a little bit there.
Yo, I'm definitely gonna watch the onboard race of Ben Swerven later tonight because his name has been
All over the place, man.
in some articles tonight. Let's just say.
Yeah, Auto Nation is gonna have him in quite a few articles. F1
Okay,
Racer.
so what's the closest battle on track we have at the moment? Let's see.
It's F1 Racer. F1
F1
Racer
Racer
on Blend Machine.
Versus
Yep.
Blend Machine.
Yep. But I don't think I think F1 Racer's done. Those tires cannot.
His ERS is done. That's what's done. So I don't think he's going to be able to put up a fight here.
And that's a good observation. I hadn't even noticed that. Yeah, I think.
He's just going to have to settle for best of the rest at this point.
Wow, an F1 racer who started second to finish best of the rest is not what you want.
If you're F1 racers, it's too late to pit and try to get 10 points and try to get the last point position.
He's understeering everywhere. I'm riding on board with him now. He's just understeering. Just not feeling very comfortable in that car. And he needs to harvest DRS.
But Blend Machine is quite close. Let's see.
Yeah, but
T-Dog.
I don't think F1 Racer is losing time all through the straight just because he's not able to get the traction out of that corner.
You ride on board with the ERS on Blend.
I'm on it. He's
Both guys are pretty low ERS. IBS Blend almost on 0.
no, he's gonna have F1 Racer is gonna have DRS, I believe. So let's see if that can, as he turns up his ERS to high. I don't know.
Okay, now sector 1, I would be harvesting the entire
First sector.
this entire section. Yep.
Yep.
Because there's no need to bother.
Yep. And guys, we're riding on F1 Racer. It is the closest gap right now on track.
Right.
And we are just following him around as we get another caution. It looked like one of the Williams. Wow. What if you it's what an insane turn of events.
So we have Dorian Alpha on 10 lap old stuff, and he's still there.
Yep. You know what will be a good eye to keep on? Sir Charles on Nelsie Baby. See if he can.
Sir Charles.
Yep. To see if he can get back on that podium with his teammate Dorian Alpha.
Yeah, but Sir Charles is missing a bit juice in the ERS department. I don't know if he's gonna have enough ponies though.
If he has the pace. Jumping on board with Fire Up Flow as he's really close to Ben Swerven. Ben Swerven has definitely been swerving all over the track. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep, I'll give you that one.
Wow, and you could definitely tell the difference in between even Ben Swerven on 10 lap old hards. He's just able to get so much better grip than Fire Up Flow on the 6 laps old mediums. I mean old softs, I'm sorry. So it only tells you as to what these guys may be going through. These guys on 11 lap softs.
Death was tricky and Dorian also. Like they're riding on, I don't know, ice right now.
I have no idea, let me tell you. Wow, what an interesting strategy.
I think if these guys can redo this race over, I think there would be a lot of different tire strategies going on.
What a crazy race, let me tell you.
This Ultimate Gamers was one of my guys. I think started in the mediums as well, I think.
I believe so, and he's right where he started. He's in P11.
So he didn't gain much and he didn't lose. So yeah.
It's a neutral race for him. Although he might have
another 3-second time penalty. That might be the third penalty he got for the night. Third or fourth.
I'm gonna take a look real quick at any incidents, any penalties. Nelsie Baby actually has a 5-second penalty, so
you might want to keep an eye on Dorian D Swiss.
What position is Nelsie Baby on? Isn't he in third?
Nelsie Baby is in third place.
Well, he has a 5-second penalty, let me tell you.
Whoa, what about Sir Charles? Any penalty?
Sir Charles has a 5-second penalty as well.
Damn. So yeah, Death Wish Tricky, I think, is still in the running.
A Nelsie Baby, and then a 3-second for Nelsie Baby. Wow, there's just been a ton of penalties, let me tell you.
So what about Death Wish Tricky?
Blend Machine also has a 5-second penalty. Wow, so Nelsie Baby, if Sir Charles can just stick with him, he's going to have that third place.
Yeah, he's not. He's right there. So.
Yep.
So this would be another strong outing for the Renault boys.
These Renault boys are cashing in the points this race, Bam Bam. They're cashing the points in. With a performance like this, you're talking about potentially leading the Constructors' Championship.
Yeah, I really wish we can get an update on the standings pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll see when we go ahead and update that.
Yep. But for right now, it's been all D Swish.
It has been all D-Swish ever since lap 1, turn 1.
He didn't never look back. He just kept his head straight on.
I told you, man, this
Muscle
guy
down.
is quick. Dorian Alpha.
Oh no, Dorian Alto with a 3-second time penalty.
But
That
he's
is
fine. He's still okay. The guys behind them all have penalties as well. And from what I see, everyone is over a second away from the guy ahead of them.
Yeah, but how many penalties does Dorian have?
I
his
believe
first one?
Dorian's just has one.
Oh, okay. If that's his only one, then okay. I thought he had more than that.
Well, we'll see when they cross the finish line. We are on the last lap, and we're going to ride with D-Swish as he's going to come in to just go ahead and wrap up this Japan Grand Prix. And let me tell you what a Grand Prix this was. This is just a preview. We have another race tomorrow, 8:15.
Yes,
And a
we do.
race after that on Thursday at 8:15. So if you're like me and you're lacking a little bit of F1 in your blood,
Of no need to fail. TCR is here.
yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every week, 8:15. You can catch us here on the YouTube channel as we congratulate D-Swish.
Dorian Alpha.
Yep, and Sir Charles. They both finished even with the penalties in the podium.
That was amazing. That was an amazing drive.
Good job for those boys. And
Bad news for KGB. I really
yep.
I gotta apologize to him. I really gotta.
Let's see here. So Dorian Alpha gained 14 positions. He started P16.
Yeah.
That's insane. Great job to him. Definitely, I would say,
16 to second. Holy moly.
driver of the day.
I would say so as well.
To make up that many positions in a race as chaotic as this, that is
And I
amazing.
was kind of doubting his tire strategy there for a minute.
I don't know how he made that last, to be honest with you. I don't know how he made those tires last 14 laps on the softs. If you guys tell me it can't be done, use him as an example. Because this man, I don't know how he did it, but he got it done. We see D-Swish taking that first place trophy and both Renaults just right there creeping. It should have been a Toro Rosso 1-2.
Yeah.
But unfortunately something's happened.
The Toro Rosso and the Renault continues.
Yep. And it's going to continue on to next week where the race is in Singapore.
We're in Singapore next week. Yeah.
Next week, another tight race. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us on the stream. As for Bam Bam and I, it was an absolute pleasure. Go ahead and commenting on this race. And yeah, give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the TCR channel. And click that bell notification so that you guys get that update when we are live and racing. Guys, like I said, absolute pleasure. Bam Bam, anything to add?
Oh, it's been a great, like, there's words can't explain how amazing a race been just now, so I'm just gonna leave it as that.
All I can say is I can't wait till our race tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, with that, I leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of your night or the rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and take care.